All right, so it is a quadratic equation, right? I have an equal sign and I have a square. But it's specifically telling me I have to use the quadratic formula. Okay, now the quadratic formula will be given to you in the problem. So when you get to the final exam and you look at the problem, it's going to say solve using the quadratic formula, and it's going to give it to you over here. It's going to say
33.
All right. Hopefully you have it written down and you're not relying on trying to read that handwriting. So still the first thing we need to do is set it equal to 0. Okay, when you have a quadratic equation, you have to set it equal to 0. So we need to take this negative 18 and move it to the other side. And the way that we do that is add 18 to both sides. So I'll have 6x squared plus, 22 plus 18. Oh no, they don't go together. 6x squared plus 22x plus 18. Okay, they're not like terms. Equals 0. All right, what am I going to do next? All right, set it equal to 0. That's when I put that smiley face in there. Okay, now, I'm not going to factor this. I'm going to plug it into the quadratic formula. So what is my A going to equal?
6.
6. What is my B equal?
22.
Yep, and my C is?
18.
18, okay? And you keep the signs on that. If it was a minus 18, you'd keep it as minus. In this case, we're lucky they're all positive. So when I go to plug it into the quadratic formula, I'll plug it in here, and then I'm probably gonna have to go, maybe I could do it here. Yeah, space. So x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c over 2a. Yeah, I'll have space. Okay, so b is 22. B again is 22, goes here. Then we have A. A is going to go in 2 places. It's going to go here, and it's also going to go here. So A is 6. And then there's only one place the C goes, and it is right here. So that's 18. Okay, and now it's really a calculator problem. So get your calculator ready. Okay, negative 22 plus or minus the square root of 22 squared. I don't know that one. Hmm. 22 times 22, 484. Minus 4 times 6 times 18, 432. All over 2 times 6 is 12. All right, inside of here, 484 minus 432. $52. Oops. So because I don't have a lot of room, I'm just going to erase this and call it 52. Okay, now I'm pretty close to done. Let's see, can I, oh, that was neat. Do I know the square root of 52? No, I don't. Do I know any of those perfect squares that go into 52? Yes. Probably 4, right? Yep, 4 and 13. So Negative 22 plus or minus, the square root of 52 is the square root of 4 times 13, and the square root of 4 is 2. So if it's okay, I'm just going to go straight to 2 on the outside, square root of 13. Is everybody okay with that one?
Mm-hmm.
All over 12. Now, I'm going to split it up into two fractions. Okay, let me rewrite it on the next page. Negative 20, let me write it down. Negative 22 plus or minus 2 square root of 13 over 12. You know what, I'm gonna go back. I don't feel right skipping a step. Somebody probably wants to know, but won't say anything to me, so. Negative 22 plus or minus the square root of 52 is the square root of 4 times square root of 13. I had to look on my list to see that 4 goes into there. 9 doesn't go into there. 16, 25. I'm looking for those perfect squares. 4 works. So negative 22 plus or minus the square root of 4 now is 2. Okay, and now I have to split it up into two fractions. Negative 22 over 12 plus or minus 2 square root of 13 over 12. Okay, now in the first fraction, 22 over 12, it reduces. 2, the number 2 goes into 22, also goes into 12. So 2 goes into here 11 times, 2 goes into here 6 times. So that's now negative 11 over 6, plus or minus, and then 2 and 12 will reduce. 2 goes into here once, 2 goes into here 6 times. So this is 1 times square root of 13 over 6. Okay, and now this is two answers. It's negative 11 over 6 plus square root of 13 over 6, and it's also negative 11 over 6 minus square root of 13 over 6. I'm looking at the way that they write the answer. They put it back together. So because it's both over 6, they put it back over 6, negative 11 plus or minus square root of 13.